Hello, hello, this is Johnny Cycles bringing you a deck tech for another Keeping Modern Janky deck I'm working on for CyclesGaming.com. This is my mono green Landfall Chocobo deck from a lot of cards from Final Fantasy. I just love everything about this deck. I will get to some of the weaknesses in a second. I've played a few matches so far and it's been a blast. What are we looking to do? We're looking to get a lot of landfall triggers, whether it be from growing this Chocobo, which I swear was a 1/1 when I first read the card. But hey, 0/1, whatever. We grow it with landfall with each land we play. Tifa from Final Fantasy also gets its power double with land. Each landfall. Bristly Bill counters with each land. Mossborn Hyrda gets out of control so fast. I think I got it 256 already. In another game, I collected company at the end of my opponent's turn, untapped, and grew it to 78 the next turn and killed them. So a lot of power if you can keep this thing alive. Traveling Chocobo um, doubles up our land triggers, so that grows things even more out of control. Gives us a little bit of card advantage, and tying the whole thing together, collected company. We do have a few misses, Nick Skinvale and Hardened Scales, but otherwise we're looking to get some major value out of the collected company. Snakeskin Veil is in the deck just to help protect against targeted removal as well as trigger some of our counter shenanigans. Hardened Scales obviously is like a ramp spell, almost doubles up our counters. Land, we play a bunch of fetch lands to get as much landfall as we can. Field of Ruin similarly will allow us to get 2 lands in a turn plus answer some of the decks that are problematic right now, Eldrazi in particular. Delighted Halfling, essentially just to give us a little bit of ramp. It doesn't hurt to get a head start. So it's not always our best draw late game, but early on it's nice to have a little bit of ramp in our deck. Lotus Cover also gives us some ability to ramp / do multiple things in a turn. Sideboard, work in progress per usual. Veil of Summer to help protect against counters. And targeted black spell removal. Endurance for the graveyard hate. Force of Vigor for artifacts, enchantments. Bloomvine Region is probably the odd one out. Just for the life gain. It does synergize with our landfall since we get the sorcery side of it, can get us a land onto the battlefield and one into our hand, but otherwise it's there just to gain us a bit of life if we ever run up against burn. And that is my mono green landfall Chocobo deck for modern. I'm testing out for my article next week, Keeping Modern Janky. Well, I'm not sure this is going to make it into that article or not, but for now it's been really fun. I've played 3 matches. 2 are Eldrazi, and the thing about the Eldrazi deck is they don't run all that much interaction. The interaction they do run is typically not efficient, so it's not like a 1 mana. It's like Kozilek's Command, or whatever that some of the 3 mana sweeper, and so I was able to have some setup right, and then use the setup to pressure their life total. Then use Collected Company to close out the games. And I played against a sweet budget life gain combo deck that we got game 1 and then they won the match, but it was still fun. So I have a feeling against something like Energy, Rakdos, is it where there's a lot of like Lightning Bolt type removal, that this deck might struggle, because the way this deck wins is by making, it's a combo deck, right? We need a certain number of pieces on the battlefield that interact with one another in order to grow one of our threats exponentially almost and win in a single swing. While we can chip in damage here and there, what we're really looking to do is have one big turn where we grow either Mossborn Hydra or Tifa Lockhart, or with a Reversely Bill out something else, even a Sage's Chocobo. We can grow that and then swing in that way and kill them in a single turn, or at the very most 2 turns. So if our opponent's able to just interact while advancing their own board state, which is half of the tier decks in Modern, by picking off our pieces while casting a 1-drop creature that does a whole bunch of other stuff, then I think we're going to struggle. But, you don't come to this site and watch these decks because you're expecting to beat all the tier 1 decks. If you're like me and you're here, you love the jank, and this is certainly janky. It's got a lot of fun synergies. If you like landfall, if you like mono green, I mean, this is the deck for you. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'll probably end up trying this in Pioneer 2 at some point, some version of it. But in the meantime, let me know what you think. How can I improve the deck? Should I splash for black? Should I splash for red? I mean, there's the potential there. What would you take out? And I hope you enjoy it. So let me know in the comments what you think. And as always, hit that subscribe button if you can. Everybody counts. For CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all in the next one.